We're going to be working with this aluminum wire. It is 15 gauges, 15 gauge. And I think we're going to make a pair of dangle earrings. They're going to be kind of large. So I have an idea for it, and hopefully that idea comes to fruition. We're going to be using our standard tools, you know, tape measure, the handy dandy wire cutters and pliers. Today we're going to be using this wooden mandrel. Also, we're going to be introducing our hammer and steel block, because we're going to be doing some hammering. We're going to make some the hammered look. You're going to measure about 5 inches from the first wire. Go ahead and cut that piece, 2 of them, 5 inches. Next, you're going to take your mandrel, the piece, one of the pieces you just cut. Go ahead and wrap it around the end of the wire until you form a circle. I want to use the largest part of the mandrel. There we go. All right. Take it off. That's what you're left with. Now you take the other end of the wire and put it back on the mandrel and turn it the opposite way. At the smallest part of the mandrel. So we have. So I'm going to go ahead and get your steel block and your hammer ready, and you're just going to hammer the entire piece. Try not to hammer the ends as much, but go ahead and hammer everywhere else. I don't know if you can tell, but we've hammered. So I'm just gonna go off camera and hammer a bit more until I get it to where I want it. All right, this is the finished look I was going for after I've hammered. I actually ended up hammering with the ball peen hammer instead, because I like the hammered look better instead of just flat. The original way that I was doing it, it was just gonna flatten the wire. But now you can see the little indentations in it, and that's actually very pretty, and I like that. So if you have a ball peen hammer, go ahead and hammer it that way. Now you wanna go ahead and take your piece and grab your round nose pliers and go ahead and curve, make a loop right here on the edge, and you're going to make a loop right here on this edge. Okay? Might be a bit stiff after the hammering, but that's okay. Just muscle through it. we're gonna go ahead and hammer our other piece. Okay, when you're making a set of earrings, you have to do opposites. So if you're hammering one piece on the right side, you're gonna take the other piece and hammer that side so it can be the opposite. Okay, you can see the difference in the hammering. This is one piece that has not been hammered. You can also see that it's rounded, and this piece has been hammered. Not only can you see the ridges from the hammering, but you can also see that the wire starts to spread apart from the hammering, and that is actually the look that I want. Of course, we're going to maneuver the wire to the shape that I want it in, but I just wanted to show you the contrasting. I've gone ahead and hammered the other earring on the opposite side, and this is what we've come up with so far. Of course, we're going to manipulate the wire into the shape, proper shape that we want, but for now, this is the look we have. Next, we're going to figure out how we're going to put the dangly parts on here. Go ahead and form the loop on our second piece. All right. Go ahead and make that curve there. There's one. Now let's make the other at the top here. Go. How I make sure that they're both the same size or somewhat equal, just put them both together like that and just manipulate them until they're almost identical. To make our danglies, we're going to be using various sizes of check glass beads. These are the colors that I've selected, and I've already arranged them the way I want them to be on the dangle. I would use head pins if I had them, but if you're following me and subscribe, then you already know that I prefer to just make every piece of the jewelry finding that I can. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and use weaving wire to go ahead and string up the beads. Go ahead and string your beads up one by one. This is a light colored one, and then here's a darker colored one. And now another light colored one. And that's the look we want. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the end here. Fold it over. This is how I like to do it. If you find a better way to do it, by all means, go for it. But this is how I'm doing it. Take that like that and just slide it down there like that. And let's pinch it a little bit tighter first. Slide your beads down over top of it, like so, and then fold it over on top of the bead so it can't go anywhere, so it's flat. Like that. Pliers, round nose, take it to the end here, wrap it around, and wrap it around there a couple of times. I'm going to do maybe 3, 1, 2, and 3. You've formed your little loop. Go ahead and snip. Snip. Oops. Snip. And flatten. And this is your little dangle. Okay, so go ahead and do the other pieces like that. Make your dangle, same pattern, dark, light, dark, light. All right, but these are the bigger ones. This is how the dangles look for one earring. Of course, you're gonna make double of these for the other earring. All right, let's go ahead and put them on. At the top, we're going to hang the smaller one. The bottom, of course, the larger one. I would generally make a jump ring for this, but this time I'm not going to make a jump ring. I'm just going to open this loop a little bit, enough to put the dangle onto there, like that. You see it? All right, so let's get the smaller one. Go ahead and put it on. Okay, I've got it on there. Now I'm just going to close it shut. Close it. And there we go. That's hanging from there. And now we're going to do the bottom one the same way. Just open, bend it to the side to open it. And go ahead and hang your dangle from there. Close it. And there you go. And this is what we have. Of course, now we have to make the ear hooks, and this set of earrings will be done. For the ear wire, want to go ahead and measure about 1.5 inches times 2. So go ahead and cut 2 pieces at 1.5 inches. Okay, after you've cut both of your pieces of ear wire, grab your pliers, round nose or stepped pliers, and go ahead and form your loop toward the end of one of the wires here. Make sure no pokey, and then you just go ahead and turn a complete circle till you meet up with the other end, like that. There's one. Go ahead and grab your other one, do the exact same, no pokey through, turn, and there we go. Take it off, and that is done. Now we want to go ahead and make the actual round part. We're going to use one of these. I'm not sure which one yet. Let's see. Let's go with this one. And then just bend your wire around like that. And this is the shape that we're having, the French ear hook. Go ahead and do the other one the exact same way on the same step that you used for the first one. Just bend, bend. There we go. And what? Now you want to grab your flat nose plier. Go ahead and open the loop that you just made. Bend it. Grab your ear ring. Place it on there. Oops. Place it on there and close it. And there you have that one. Go ahead and do your other one. Open. Grab your earring, put it on, close. There you go. It's closed. And there you have it. Go ahead and take the end of your hook and just curve it a little bit that way. Do your other one the exact same way. Just curve it a little bit like that. And there you go. You are done with your set of earrings. Of course, you gotta, fix the wire to make sure that they're all equal as possible, but this is the gist of it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Come back again real soon and see what we create next.